Welcome to your next BC Leads online session. My name is Sarah Dajailal. I am the Director of Student Development and Campus Life at the Berkeley Dover location. I bring to you the Emerging Leadership webinar. During today's BC Leads session, I will give you an overview of what is leadership, discuss a little bit about the Leadership Challenge, and 5 principles of leadership. So what is leadership? Leadership defined by James Cozies and Barry Posner is the art of mobilizing others to want to struggle for shared aspirations. Leadership is a journey. It's developing a relationship with others. It's observed behaviors that can be learned over time. The best leaders are also the best learners. Remember, leadership is not something that can be mastered overnight. Take a moment or two and pause this presentation to think about what leadership means to you and who are the most influential leaders in your life and why are they most influential. The Leadership Challenge is a book written by James Cozies and Barry Posner, who I referenced earlier today, that discusses the term leadership as a whole. In the book, they specifically discuss 5 exemplary principles of leadership, which putting it all together, they refer to as the Leadership Challenge. The 5 principles of exemplary leadership are: model the way, inspired a shared vision, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the heart. The first principle is model the way. Modeling the way is understanding yourself to articulate to others, understanding your values, and how you share onto those you lead. When you model the way, you're focusing on the 2 main points listed below. When modeling the way, you're aligning your beliefs and guiding through your principles which you have set. You first clarify your values by finding your voice and affirming shared values. To think of leadership as an art. Be able to determine and identify your beliefs, values, standards, ethics, and ideals that drive you. Leaders must be clear about their personal guiding principles. Second, you want to set the example by aligning actions with shared values. Believe in the example you set and perform the action. Set the example and model the way. Shared values increases positive work attitudes and performance, which comes from listening, appreciating, building consensus, and resolving conflict. You want to also be able to seek feedback and opinions of others before sharing your own. This shows that you care about other people's values. The second leadership principle is inspired a shared vision. This is your goal of how you see the future. It could be a common and shared vision based on a group or person and something that you believe in. Once you do that, you want to be able to share that with others. When you inspire a shared vision, you envision the future by imagining exciting and enabling possibilities. Visions are a reflection of one's belief. Understanding what the leader cares about is acknowledged through their vision, which needs to be clear. When you're forward-thinking and looking beyond the horizons, you're always thinking about what's in the future and what's next. You can take a football coach, for example. When they are coaching, they are not necessarily always thinking about the current play on the field, but they're thinking about the play after that. So what's ahead? Additionally, if you're only focusing on the present, you can never create that future to work towards without a vision and goal in place. Secondly, you want to be able to enlist others in a common vision by appealing to shared aspirations. When visions are shared, they attract more people. You create a common interest where people can agree. And in order to get buy-in and make sure your vision is carried out successfully, you have to be able to build and bring in your constituents. The third principle of challenge the process focuses on taking risk, thinking outside the box, and helping people to learn. When you challenge the process, you search for opportunities by seizing the initiative and by looking outward for innovative ways to improve. You're looking for what's new and what's better. When you actively look for opportunities to change, you're seizing the initiative. The best leadership experiences always involve thinking about some kind of challenge. Rosabeth Moss Kanter from Harvard Business School notes that leadership is inextricably connected with the process of innovation, bringing new ideas, methods, or solutions to use. Innovation means change, and change requires leadership. The second part of challenging the process involves experimenting and taking risk by constantly generating small wins and learning from that experience. Challenge the process includes making something happen when you notice it isn't working, create a solution for that problem, gain buy-in from constituents, implement the desired outcome. You also have to be willing to do things that you have never done before. The fourth leadership principle is enable others to act. When you're enabling others to act, you're building a trusting relationship for people to act upon and get what they need in order to challenge the process. The first main point for enable others to act involves fostering collaboration by building trust and facilitating relationships. So leaders draw the best and create a system of trust, bringing people together and keeping them working as a team. When you give direction, you build trust so you can lean on each other, stay in touch, and support the new connection, and celebrate that leadership. Think about the word team when you bring everybody together, and think of it as an acronym. Together, everybody achieves more. True collaboration also comes from trust, which guarantees a successful group. Trust must be present in order to be successful. You have to believe in the success through that collaboration and also stay true to your word. Leaders have to be able to believe in each other also. Trusting them gives them responsibility and ownership to that responsibility. Leaders don't do it alone. They foster that collaboration and they help people to get through and clear any obstacles that may be in the way. The second part is strengthening others by increasing self-determination and developing competence. Leaders must be able to build strengths and overcome obstacles. Additionally, a leader can create new leaders. The final principle is encourage the heart. This is feeling a sense of purpose, feeling appreciative, and supporting in a positive way. When you encourage the heart, you recognize contributions by showing appreciation for individual excellence. People tend to perform on a consistent level when they're appreciated. It also helps them to contribute on a higher level. Your staff may also feel that they are a part of something, but remember, your gesture has to be genuine and meaningful. Secondly, you're creating a community. Celebrate the values and victories by creating a spirit of community. So celebrate their successes. Also, by celebrating their successes, it encourages your staff to be creative and they'll continually ask for help. You have to be kind and encourage everyone on a job well done. Practice encouraging the heart by doing it often. Think of how you can acknowledge somebody on a weekly basis. Who have you thanked today for doing something special? I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your participation in our Emerging Leadership BC Leads online webinar. I welcome each and every one of you to contact me to share any feedback, or if you have any questions regarding this presentation. You can use the information listed on this slide. I look forward to hearing from all of you. Take care and best wishes on your future roles as a leader.